Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Storyteller's Corner. I'm your host, Joshua T. Galton's Trilogy, also known as Baron Sidious. Brief, absurd script. Wearing a finely tailored suit of deep ocean blue, a saffron clip-on tie fixed under its throat, as it scowls up the flowing text and number lines on screens all around it, stinking of body odor, sweat, and jungle, stands a broad-shouldered gorilla. The gorilla has a pile of bananas next to it, but not the Dole or Chiquita stickered kind that we know. These things are wild grown, with leaves still on them and long black piths, which are the parts that he eats anyway. Just ask a zoologist. Anyhow, the gorilla snatches up its phone and starts barking at someone on the line that he can see that it is time to buy shares of Remington. But the client is both obstinate and not right there in its physical presence. So he can afford to ignore the great ape's advice and tells him to buy into this new tech company, which the gorilla can foresee is a bad idea, a bad investment. Incensed at his client's ignorance, the gorilla snatches a nearby day trader by the neck and in his fury proceeds to break the poor schmuck in intriguing and inhuman ways before doing his job and ordering those shares for his client. It's his duty, after all. The trade buys, not the mangling of the other day trader. In this scenario, one can almost not blame the gorilla for his violence, because that's what gorillas do, right? Jane Fonda gets on The View and literally advocates murdering the opponents of the practice of abortion. Straight-faced, with less emotional range than the gorilla even, she doubles down despite the clucking of the hosts of The View in disbelief, and she says it a second time. We accept the animal's viciousness because it's a time-honored expectation, sure, but we still end up tranking the gorilla and asking how a gorilla used a cell phone or became a day trader, right? So who's going to point out that Jane Fonda is somehow more absurd in this scenario than my ape in the bespoke blue suit? Cheers.